Check that out, guys, the final product. If you're hungry, you got smell-o-vision, come get it. There you go, I wish, right?
Smell-o-vision.
Today I'm live here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee at a popular local food prep company called Cooking Around Town. We're going to interview the owner and we're also going to learn about their business. And on the way out, I'm going to grab my dinner to go. Let's check it out. Hi, we're with the owners here in Cooking Around Town in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. We have Jill and Aaron Satterlee. How you doing today, Jill and Aaron?
We're good, we're good. Thanks for coming in to do this interview with us. We appreciate that.
You're very welcome. It smells awesome in here. I can't wait to try some of the food. To start off, how did you get the business started? Like, when did you start?
Gosh, 20 years ago, I had a friend that was doing personal chef work, and it interested me, and she shared the information, and I got started doing that back in Virginia, actually. I would go to people's homes, and I would prepare a week's worth of meals for them. Wow,
excellent. So, and you also, I saw in your bio that you were a cook for a school. Are you taught cooking at a school?
I did. I taught 7 years at Mount Juliet Middle School, partially art, and then the other part of my experience there was as a cooking teacher.
Your business name, did you both come up with that, Cooking Around Town, or how did you figure that out?
That's been the name of the business ever since she started doing personal chefing in Virginia. That was her idea, and it just seemed real catchy.
Because at the time, I was actually going to people's houses, so the around town kind of fit. But I really liked the name, and we just kept it.
No, it's a great name. I definitely could fit in everywhere. Because I was saying, are you going to franchise someday? You never know, right?
You never know.
It's a possibility. You could fit in everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Now, what do you prepare? What is your main style of cooking that you offer here for your clients?
We prepare meals from 2 different menus. We have the weekly meal prep, and we have the Eat Clean menu. So the weekly meal prep changes every week. We've got 6 new items to choose from, and it's on about an 8-week rotation. So the menu that we have this week will come back around in about 8 weeks. So if you got something that you like, you know it'll come back again, so you don't have to hope that you'll get a meal that you like again. You know that it'll be there. We do.
I'm going to say, give an example of some of the items.
Yeah, so we do things, lasagnas, pot pies, soup, salads, beef, chicken, pork, everything that goes with that. We really try to have a big variety of stuff. And we do serving sizes from 1 person all the way up to 8 people, and gives you an opportunity to get a serving size that exactly meets your needs. So that's a lot for that one. Probably the one thing that separates us, there's a lot of things that separate us, but the one thing, we welcome picky eaters on that side of it. So we give you an opportunity to kind of tell us gluten-free, or no onions, no tomatoes, or cheese on this half. It stresses us out sometimes, but it's worth it because we do try to accommodate customers as best we can. Customer service is really what we try to emphasize.
As you can see, the customers are coming in, picking up their food on the go. It was prepared online, and now they're picking it up.
So the other menu we have is the Eat Clean menu, all right? That is all organic ingredients, and they're cooked cleanly. So clean food, cooked cleanly. They're individual meals, and everything is based on the size of the protein, 4, 6, or 8 ounce proteins, and then you get a half a cup of a carb and a half a cup of a vegetable, all right? Big selection of proteins: beef, chicken, turkey, bison, and 4 different kinds of fish. We do vegetarian offerings as well. So you pick your protein, you pair it with your carbohydrate and your vegetable. Those meals are fully cooked. All you have to do is a quick reheat. They come in little individual containers and make it very convenient. Just to grab them for lunch or have them something for dinner, but a very, very healthy alternative for meeting any type of dietary need, physical fitness goal, or anything that you might be trying to do. We've been the most pleasing part of that. We started doing that is we started the weekly meal prep first, then we added the Eat Clean to it, and when we had folks coming in and talking about their health benefits that they started to see from changing to those meals, that was an unexpected benefit of the business, where probably the biggest one that we share all the time is a gentleman by the name of Steve that has Parkinson's disease. When we first met him, he was really overweight and used a cane to walk, and since then he's lost, it's at least 75 pounds, if not a little bit more at this point. but he doesn't use a cane anymore, and he's become a friend of the business. We've been really happy. There's other folks that have come off of medications because they've switched to these meals, and it doesn't take you a radical change. If you just change one meal a day, you'll start to see the benefits of weight loss and just your body functioning better, feeling better. So that's been just an unexpected real plus of the business to see people get healthier.
It's totally different than any time of a restaurant, because I know in a restaurant you ask them to hold everything, they'll look at you and get mad at you. And change the meal completely, because you specialize in customized for everybody.
We do, and really the menu that Aaron's talking about, the people go online and they build their meal. They build their meal, so they have a choice of what it is they want to eat, you know?
That's awesome. It's like grab and go and whenever you want. And when you opened, did you think you had this much success? Because you're really moving. I hear all the people talking about you in town. And
I think the benefit for us is because the benefit that really why I believe we're successful is we had a really good clientele base before we even opened up an actual storefront. And I think that really helped us. We had I had been doing bulk milk cooking, like I had mentioned before. It started here doing that, and then progressed to cooking for people. But we lived on the other side of town. A lot of our clientele was on the other side of town, and it just grew and grew and grew from there. And then when we moved over here, we were incorporated to this side of town, which is just a whole other segment of Mount Juliet. It's growing.
I saw in your bio, though, it was interesting. You took a bedroom and converted it into a commercial kitchen.
Yeah.
Talk about the in-laws, right? Coming over. It's like, hey, your bedroom's no longer. Has a fridge and it's a kitchen.
Yeah.
So now it was. We knew we wanted to do it. We knew we had a good idea. We felt really good that the idea was going to be successful. But we just didn't have the space yet, so we did the next best thing is converted something in our house. And that was a challenge. That was definitely a challenge to get things done out of the house, but it worked. It really helped to get us established, like she said. So when we moved into a location, we really had a very strong customer base.
But that's entrepreneurship for you. It's all about striving and starting small. My first facility, when I first started, was in a small apartment complex. And then I went into a much larger facility over the years. And now I downsized to the mobile aspect. But the one thing great about is that a lot of my clients come here and grab food whenever they need it. You go on the line and you just pick and choose your food. If people want to go online, what's your website and how do they find you on there?
Cookingaround.town is our website. And we have a really great company called Raven Flight, which is a local
Media
company in this area. And they created our website specifically for us and what we do based on the needs. So we find it to be pretty user-friendly. And then people are always asking questions. We're always able to take phone calls and walk people through the process of ordering if they ever have any questions. That's
excellent. And when's your busiest time of year? I know the holidays probably, but what do you think is the busiest? And what do you think? Like, every day, or is it?
It seems to be pretty steady.
That's good.
The Eat Clean is the one that'll go like this. Like, so people, everybody has a New Year's resolution. So in January, we see the Eat Clean start to pick up, and then that drops. But then when the weather starts to get warm, people start shedding their clothes and they want to lose weight. And then summertime, it stays pretty steady. But then as the weather cools and the pools close and people stop going to the beach, then the Eat Clean starts to go down again. But the weekly meal prep, that kind of comes and goes as school goes, hello. So that kind of comes and goes as school goes. Like now the fall break is over, we have a big week. Now the people are back at school. So during the summertime, it drops a little bit because people are vacationing, going out to eat, and maybe cooking out. So our business drops. But it's kind of anyways. But overall, between the ebbs and flows of both of those, it stays pretty steady. So
that's great.
Yeah.
The holidays are not the only time of year, basically.
So we used to do a thing, and we're hoping to be able to get back to it, called Everything But the Burger. So for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, we would do all of your sides and desserts.
Oh, wow.
You would take care of the main course, and we would do all the sides and desserts. And we're definitely going to try to do it again this year, but the business has got to the point where it's really tough to incorporate that into everything else. We really tried to. We really want to do it again. So.
That's awesome.
And we did, in the summertime, she did a lot of cooking classes. That was huge while the kids were out of school. Super, super popular. But again, between COVID and the business growing, it's been tough to do
You had like a lot of raving fans, which you went out of your way just to satisfy them with toilet paper and other type of items.
Yeah, and there's a satisfaction to that. It was kind of, I hate to say anything about good. It was fun to be that go-to person for our customers. You know, that's what we really strive for, is to try to go the extra mile with whatever it might be.
That's awesome. That's great. And what are your times and days you're open? I know you say a special schedule, and how does that work out?
So Monday is by far our busiest day. Most people want to get their meals at the beginning of the week and just have that out of the way. So Mondays we get in here super early, around 2 o'clock in the morning. And then we don't open until 4. We prep from 2 to 4, and then we open up from 4 to 7. And I go and do deliveries. And then the rest of the week we're open 10 to 6. Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6. We're closed on the weekends. Most people like to go out to eat on the weekends, do their own thing on the weekends. So we're good from Monday through Friday. So you can come and pick up, or we do deliveries. I do all the deliveries personally. We don't use a third party for deliveries at all.
That's good.
So we like to think that is another thing that separates us. We want to make sure that the food got to you the way we expect it to get to you. And if you have any questions or concerns about any of the other meals, then you're speaking to one of the decision makers. We can make it. You know, it's not some third party that really could care less about your satisfaction with the food. They just doing a job. Or it means enough to us that we will never give that up. As much as it strains us sometimes to do deliveries, it's just too crucial. That food is too important to just leave it up to somebody else.
Yeah, because one time I got an Uber Eats meal right on my doorstep. It was my neighbors.
Oh.
So it's like, thank you guys, but it's my neighbors.
Very good, very good.
So. In this area, do you feel that there's a demand as much as possible for you to expand? Do you think you go out there and expand your business, or how far do you reach in the Mount Juliet area? Do you go Lebanon? Do you go other places as well?
We do go Lebanon, Hermitage. We've got some people on the brink, so Nashville, Antioch. We've got people that come in from those areas. I think personally, if we changed locations and we're in a more well-traveled, because we're kind of tucked away, you got to know where we are to get here. I think it would be crazy. I think it would be pretty big.
Yeah.
You know, the exposure.
We get. Yes, there's occasionally people ask us, "Are you going to start shipping meals?" And that's not anything we want to do.
Yeah.
Can you bring it here, bring it there? It's just there is enough in Mount Juliet and the surrounding areas to keep us busy until we're ready to retire or to call it quits from this. There's plenty, and this location allows us to be slow enough where you just saw where she can sit and have a little bit of a conversation. There's not a line where it's like, I gotta go. She gets to know folks, and we get to know folks. And we had a guy in here this morning that lost his wife, and because we're not hustle bustle, we can sit and spend time with them, and we get a lot of satisfaction.
It's important to us. That's an important. Our customers are our business, and it's very important to have personal relationships with.
I think what the internet does to small businesses is sometimes you're looking beyond the customer that's right in front of you and thinking, how can I get 10 more of those, instead of spending a lot of time with the customer that's right in front of you spending money. You're saying, okay, that's great, but I gotta get this out there, or you have a great customer service experience and you gotta put it on Facebook and say, I just took care, it's like, just concentrate on who is in front of you, and they're more likely to go tell somebody about you, and you slowly build your business instead of the internet makes businesses explode sometimes, and then you provide poor service, you get ahead of yourselves, you can't, you're over promising and under delivering, and so we're happy to just really focus on who is in front of us and give them all the time that they need, and instead of saying, well, there's got to be 10,000 more than beyond that, and it's just you just don't need that.
And I love your facility. It's a great commercial layout overall. It's very commercial looking, and it's nice. It's not a typical restaurant, so people get the idea that you picking up the food, it's like going to a takeout.
Yeah.
In a way, you really can't eat in, but takeout is the main idea, which is perfect because it's quick, fast, easy, and clean. Overall, who here is the boss? I gotta know.
That's no question.
Jill's the boss. There you go.
Everybody knows I'm the boss.
I can't say this. If there was ever a person that was born to be in the food industry, it is my wife. I mean, she was born with a gift. It's funny. she comes from a family of people that have been in the restaurant business. Her grandfather was a cook in the Navy. So she's just so suited for this job. But she has a gift in the kitchen that I can't even fathom, as far as being able to look at a recipe and be able to turn it out for 100 people. It blows my mind. Where it's just funny today, I couldn't even figure out what 2 quarts were.
It's okay. I don't know either, so no worries.
So yes, she, without doubt, is the boss, and I'm happy to be in the role of her helper. So it's a great combination. But we have skills that complement each other, you know. So.
And your background was in sales, so it works out perfect.
Yeah.
She's the talker.
You see, I talk
She's
too
the
much.
talker.
Me too. I have to learn to listen, but this is what I'm interviewing. I like to listen to people, and I love talking to people. That's why I love what I do.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is anything I forgot to mention, or anything else that you may want to tell our listeners out there that I forgot to talk about?
Dessert of the week.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you what's your favorite food and your favorite dessert, and what's your specials, the most popular specials out there?
Specials and favorites are that's a tough question. We love our crab cakes, are dynamite. Unfortunately, right now the cost of crab is ridiculous, so it's on hold. But people will be super excited once we're back and able to make those again. There's some special things that we make. Our veggie burgers are really, really good and unusual. People, may not really go for something like that, but when they try them,
there's over 20 ingredients in them, and we make them from scratch.
Really?
And they're great.
Oh wow!
Really, really good.
That's a really special thing that we do. Our strawberry cake. People really go crazy for our strawberry cake. It's made with real strawberries, and both the icing and the cake itself.
Nice.
The turtle cake's really good. When it comes out of the oven, it's so nice and warm and just gooey with caramel. I just got a text message last night from a woman, a friend really, a customer and a friend of ours, who said she was commenting on the pumpkin crunch and how delicious the pumpkin crunch was. That was the cake of the week. So, I don't know. It's fun to make different things, and people seem to enjoy a little sweet.
But there's something that we want somebody to know about our business, is that this is it. It's wide open. We don't hide anything behind closed doors. We're open with the way we prepare your food. We want you to come in, see it being made, sit and talk to us. And we have people come in, they'll sit down, while food's being made. We don't have a problem with that. We're open. It's just us. We have another friend, a dear friend of ours that helps us out 3 days a week. But it's truly local, truly family. If we need extra help, it'll be our son that'll come in, or our daughter will come in. So it truly is a family business and local, and we really do. We've seen Mount Juliet grow, and to be part of that growth, and that Mount Juliet is supporting a local business, is really a lot of fun, and that's great.
That's perfect. I do appreciate all your time today, but I want to see some of the food, and let's go check that out.
All right.
Excellent. So Jill, what are you cooking for us today?
We'll prepare a zucchini turkey lasagna, but it's a little bit, not really that. It's not really, it's a lasagna, but it doesn't have cheese, so it doesn't have dairy, and it doesn't have pasta. So the zucchini has been put through a food processor.
Oh, nice.
So this will be the pasta.
Really?
And then
Oh,
we've
wow.
got some ground turkey that's already been cooked, some egg, which is kind of like the binder, which will act as your cheese, and then this is rotel that's been pureed.
Nice.
So I will just...
For all you vegetarians out there, this looks like a great meal. Even if you're not vegetarian, get away from the pasta for a while and try this.
We actually cook for a weight loss clinic in town.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and we actually cook for a couple weight loss clinics in town, and this is actually a menu that we got from them.
Very nice. And you do team with other businesses, I'm assuming. Like, I know that my clients come here. There's quite a few gyms in the area that actually bring their clients here.
We do. We have cooked for other gyms in the area, and we have also teamed up with NutriShop. So we do
Nice.
a lot. We do a lot with NutriShop customers as well.
Yeah, having a business partners that you refer to and work with is always awesome.
Great. We love being partners with the community that lives right down the road. So this is your first layer,
Wow.
which is zucchini noodles. Okay.
That's great.
We'll put some of this again. This is turkey.
So it's partially vegetarian and have turkey on top.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Did I say vegetarian?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay.
That's no worries. That's great though.
Very great. So there we go with that.
Looks like a Bloody Mary.
It does look like a Bloody Mary. It's got some seasoning added to it, but we just put it through the puree. So this is kind of like your pasta sauce.
Now, the people that are watching, seeing this up close is amazing because it smells so good, looks so good, and before you even get a chance to put it in the oven, it looks like you want to eat it right away.
Oh, it's going to get cooked. I'm changing out the utensils that I'm using, but it's all going to go into the oven anyway. So this is the egg.
Definitely a form of artwork. This is your masterpiece right here.
That's why I probably love to cook so much, because it's just like the art that I used to love to do.
I'm assuming your husband loves this. That's why it's built so good, right? If I told
Funny, he actually ate this the other day. He forgot how good this meal was. And there's some seasoning blended in here, but I just add a little bit more.
I would just say for guys or people in general that think if you don't have meat that it can't taste that good, this is absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah.
It tastes just like a lasagna.
Oh yeah.
But it's delicious for you. It's really, really good.
It looks great, and actually will digest better too, because you have the turkey, which is a lighter protein. Then you have the healthy vegetables and the spices, and your metabolism will do better than having just pure lasagna where you have like gluten and all other foods that are
dairy,
slowing you down. And there's no cheese on here.
This is a great.
And zucchini is great. You can grow it in your garden. Do you guys have a garden that you source from, or do you get locally? Or?
We live here.
Yeah.
We're here so much that tending to a garden would...
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I will say this, though. We got 2 fig trees in the backyard that have so much fruit on them right now. We're really excited to harvest that.
But we do all of our own shopping. We do not use a service. So
nice.
we make sure we pick out everything ourselves. So that we think gives us an advantage because we're very specific on the ingredients and we don't want to change things up. We want to have the consistency. We buy the same things all the time. So it's hard enough to get the ingredients we use from a major supplier, let alone from a specialty place.
And the quantity. You have a truck that comes here, I'm assuming, drops off all the food.
No, we do it all.
You do all the
everything ourselves.
hand-pick shop.
We do everything ourselves. We don't use a...
That's really important. That's really a very important thing to us because we have even done the click list before, and sometimes we would get things back to the store and it would be vegetables that weren't quite as fresh if we picked it ourselves. So that's important to us.
It's good. And being a small business, you got to save money everywhere that you can. And by shopping ourselves, we're not paying for that truck. We're not paying for inside delivery.
The one thing I love about here is that it is quality. You give a good quality product at a good quality price, and that's the best part about it. How long?
We bake this. I really can't tell you how long, and I'm going to be honest with you. The way that I cook is with my nose.
Okay. I
do not set timers ever. It's just me. So I will put it in the oven and cook it on 350 until it's firm. Now the egg will, it'll just be firm. I can show you what the finished product
sure, that'd be great. Yeah. Check that out, guys. The final product. If you're hungry and you got smell-o-vision, come get it. There you go. I wish, right?
Smell-o-vision.
It's awesome.
Well, it's just a simple reheat too. So.
I'm definitely going to grab some of this on the way out or whatever's available because I know you guys are really busy. If you want to get Jill's information, please contact us on any of the pages as well as on our podcast. We'll have all the information there for you. So what else, Jill? What else do you offer that is similar to what you're making here?
We have a chicken fajita bowl that is on our Eat Clean menu as well. It's a marinade that we make in-house. We marinate chicken breast and cook it with peppers and onions, and then we put it on a half a cup bed of brown rice and then topped with a half a cup of black beans, and then 4 ounces of the chicken breast with the seasoning and the marinade and all that. That's been cooked, and so that's another meal like this where it's just a quick reheat. And then we're getting ready to add back in a meal called egg roll and bowl, which we've done, which is basically the inside of an egg roll. There's no breading, but it's basically cabbage, Asian seasoning, and ground beef.
Wow, sounds really good. Yeah. Perfect. But thanks for showing me this, and I'm starving right now, so I better get to the food. So it looks great. But let's show people where they can grab and go, and be all set.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. Aaron, where do people grab their food when they come in here when they get an order?
All right, great. Yeah, so we have a grab-and-go refrigerator here. So in case you forgot to order or you're just not the type of person that's going to order ahead, you can stop in here Monday through Friday, and there'll always be something in here. Usually starts to dwindle towards the end of the week because we restock it for Monday with the brand new items, but there's always going to be something available. So you can stop in on this side. There's one side that has the Eat Clean. You can see the individual meals that are right there. So we'll have some breakfast and some lunch and maybe some dinner in there. And we're getting ready to have some people come in.
There we go. Customers are good.
Yeah, and then we've also got our homemade sauces down here. We've got 6 different sauces that we make in-house. The unique thing about those is, come on in, you got to answer some questions.
There you go. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, so we make our own sauces in-house here. No sugar added in any of these, lots of flavor. They really are bold and add a lot of great flavor to the Eat Clean meals. So we make all those ourselves. And then this is something neat. We just started carrying protein from the Protein Snack Shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sonny and Dana Hampton, they're local bodybuilders out of Smyrna. And she created these to have a sweet snack in place of something sugary during your training. And these have been really popular. We've had a lot of people from the bodybuilding community seeking us out just for these.
Oh,
so.
She makes those inside. Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
they make
nice.
them down in Smyrna, so it's really awesome. So these are great, lots of great flavors. We really enjoy these a lot, so it's something we have here. Then over on this side, we always got the other grab-and-go meals that you can stop in and take. This is from the weekly meal prep menu. And then we also have a lot of people that just order ahead, and this is what it looks like if you order ahead and stop
Definitely
in.
stocked up really well there.
Yeah, so Thursdays are another big day for meals, so people will look up. But you always stop in, we'll always fix something, and because it's just 2 of us and we're local, if we're in the process of making something, we don't have what you want, we'll make it for you on the spot too. So if we've got what you're looking for, we're always happy to make something right when we're in the process of it. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really good. I really appreciate you showing me the whole facility today.
No, it's so great.
Through it. And before I go, I'm definitely going to grab something here.
Yeah,
take it with me. Make my dinner.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Aaron.
Thanks, Jill.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Definitely. And for Jill as well. She's busy over here.
Yeah, she's always busy with the customers. Very good.
Excellent. Thank you. Jill, what do you have available for dinner? I'm starving. Oh, that sounds good. I'll take some of that. Excellent. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Woo, that looks good. I got some apple cinnamon oatmeal for breakfast, and I got myself that turkey zucchini. Yummy, yummy. Awesome. Thank you very much, Jill. Okay, perfect. I'm ready to go. Have a good one.